everyone, today we'll be unboxing North Atlantic Fishing Trawler, a 1:90 scale kit from Lindberg models. So it seems to be a pretty retro kit. You can see some of the main, like how you're supposed to build it right here. And here's some of the other ships that Lindberg models have. So let's look at what we have right here. So in the first bag, we have the main hull, or the main decking piece. You know, it's Lindberg when the parts all start falling off when you pull it out of the sprue. So you'll see, that's pretty cool. There's like the little trays. I think that's for the fish to be put in. And you have the main mast, surprisingly quite detailed, and there isn't a lot of flash on here. That's really nice. Here you have the superstructure decking pieces. That seems to be the tow cables and whatnot. That's probably the main deck, or the upper deck. Right here, you'll have a little sail. That's pretty cool. Albeit it's only panel on one side for some reason. Here you have the upper deck. So, and then you have a lifeboat right here. That's pretty cute. And you have the little flag, and that's more of the siding panels. Alright, here's the two main hull pieces. They seem that you just slap them together and you have the hull form. So that's pretty simple. This is the pretty standard right here, nothing too special. And right here we have more of the hull details. So this seems to be cables of some sort, and then you have the little funnel. You have all of the railings for the hull and upper deck. Here seems to be more of the davits, and there's the propeller along with the rudder down there. Quite nice of them to give you some wire, some rigging wire as well, albeit I'm not sure why it's completely orange. You should be rigging it with black wire. Alright, let's look at the instructions now. So, pretty straightforward. Do you staple it? Hull comes together, hull goes, and the deck goes on, rudder goes on, hull details, and then more details, superstructure comes together. Then the upper deck and the funnel go together along with the door. Then the back here, you add all the cranes and davits. That's more davits. And then the rigging along with all of the railings. So that's a lot of parts, but it actually is pretty simple. Alright, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and share this video.